Being again. So let's get back at it with the training sessions, shall we? I do intend on coming back every single week because it's not because I'm going viral, guys. It's not. It's because I need to create content anyways. I like to add value to you. And when I show up and I do a live video, it goes into multiple places. So this video is not just for the content creation and batching that it does. It's actually part of my strategy for momentum and consistency and growth. And that is why I do it. So welcome to Building Your Business. This is the show for passionate entrepreneurs who want to take their business to the next level. And if we haven't met, I'm your host, Kelly Sinclair. I work with passionate entrepreneurs to uncover their unique brands and help them grow authentic, purpose-driven businesses. So I am a brand and marketing strategist, aka the fairy brand mother, and I like to help you figure out your brand so that you can carve out your specific space online, use your own language, and feel good about all of your marketing going forward. Today, I'm going to talk about something super tactical. Today, we're going to talk all about Instagram Reels, okay? So it's like hot trend alert, also a little bit behind the times in terms of when it became a hot trend. It's been a feature on Instagram since I think about September or maybe even August. But it's something that I have been using, I have been seeing used super effectively, and I want to give you 5 reasons why you need to jump on this bandwagon ASAP. Okay, so as far as social media goes, like I said, me doing these videos, it's not going viral. People making reels, my girlfriend Lauren, shout out to Lauren at Highland Consulting, she had a reel go 2.4 million views in the last couple of weeks. And I'm going to break down why that can happen very easily using this tool. So, number 1 reason to use Reels is the shelf life. It is true that in any other kind of social media post that you might do, the shelf life is super limited. Some say as small as 4 hours that people won't scroll back, right, in terms of time. The shelf life of a reel is unlimited. It will stay there. It'll continue to be shown based on the music that you used or the hashtags that you used or the views that continue to happen. So I know that when I post a reel, I see it continuing to get more views over the course of a few weeks even. So whereas a static post only gets me traction every so often, if new people are coming to my page, they may go back and see a static post, but generally speaking, static posts don't continue to build traffic and engagement for much longer than 24 to 48 hours. Second reason to use Reels is exposure and searchability. So in case you didn't notice, your Instagram has transformed in the last few months. It went from, nice little short videos and static posts and some carousels to people dancing with their grandmas. It started turning into what I've been trying to avoid on TikTok, but it's over on Instagram, and I will embrace it because I love Instagram, and I think it's a great way to build your business and connect with people. So as far as exposure and searchability, you have access to use bigger hashtags. What do I mean by that? Hashtags that have more than 1 million posts associated to them, for example, you can use that when you are using a reel. When you put a 1 million plus hashtag onto one of your static posts, you're basically like throwing your post into an ocean and hoping that it resonates. But for some reason, the reels are picking up all the big ones. You can use hashtag Christmas, hashtag 2021, hashtag goals, like really big, broad ones that are associated with your video to actually get more exposure. Instagram is also prioritizing reels like crazy. So when you make reels, your reels are going to show up above other people's non-reel posts. Reel as in R-E-E-L. I'm not going to talk about whether things are real or fake on social media. That's a whole other conversation. Okay, so number 3 reason to use Reels is it increases your overall engagement. So for me on my page, I'll just break it down based on the numbers that I have just to give you a sense. I have around 800 followers. I get an average of 30 to 40 engagements on a typical post. So 30 to 40 comments and or likes. So it's like, that's a good engagement rate, by the way, it is. But when I post a reel, I get a minimum of 300 views, and I have had some go into the over 6,000, right? And that's big for me. Like I said, other people are getting millions of views or tens of or hundreds of thousands easily. It just kind of depends on what the content is and what time you put it up there and who's watching. So either way, you can see it's at least a 10x increase in overall engagement. And not only does that particular post get more engagement, it increases my engagement on everything else. So when I have a reel active, people are following me, I'm getting more followers, I'm getting more views on my stories, and I'm getting increased engagement on my other posts at the same time since incorporating this strategy into my marketing. So reason number 4 to use reels, they're so easy. It is 15 seconds. It's a 15-second video. Like, who can't make that? You don't even have to make it 15 seconds. I posted one today, it was 7 seconds. So it took me 5 minutes to make it. It's a 7-minute video. And just because I used a reel instead of a static post to talk about the same thing I might have talked about in a static post, I will have increased engagement as a result. So boom, no excuses. And number 5, they're just fun, okay? I know it's frustrating. If you don't have Instagram music, I was there for a long time and I was very frustrated. And I have seen friends actually have their music taken away from them, and that really sucks. But even without music, you can create a really quick clip, video on a reel, just using your voice, okay? Or just making it can even be silent, that's okay. Lots of people watch things on mute anyways. So it's a great way to show your personality. It's a great way to allow your audience to get to know you better, and maybe also see your really terrible dance moves if you're me, you know, but it's just a great way to like open up a little bit of the behind the scenes into who you are. So you do see me dancing, you do see me doing it poorly, and I will show up and do that anyways because that's just me. And you also get a sense of the taste of music that I have. So you'll see me dancing to things like the Spice Girls and 90s pop because that's my jam. So let's just recap those 5 reasons to get on Reels ASAP. 1, shelf life. 2, exposure and searchability. 3, overall increase in engagement. My challenge to you is just to try and build in making one reel once a week. Use the same content you already made a post about and turn it into a reel. Number 4, easy. Like I just said, you can just repurpose something you've already created, no problem, and make a 15-second or less long video. And number 5, for fun. And don't we all need to have more fun in our lives and increase the joy in other people's lives right now? People are scrolling the internet for entertainment more than ever, I would say. And Reels is one of the ways that we are capturing that. And being somebody who's entertaining online, even that's not your main brand pillar, and for me it certainly isn't. I want to deliver you education, I want to deliver you value, but I know that there's also value in making you smile from time to time. So I will make a reel doing that too. See my Nerf Gun Wars reel from over the Christmas holidays as an example of that. Okay, so if you have questions about Reels, drop them below and I will respond to you, or send me a DM on Instagram because that is where we're going to have this conversation. Thanks for being with me today. I am going to be back here again every Wednesday. You can go and subscribe to the events so you get a notification and it reminds you of when we will be together. And if you also want to get this training in your inbox, you can join my email list. Just go to my website, ks-communications.ca, scroll to the bottom and click on weekly marketing training, and you will get all of these replays plus more special information that I only share with my email list over there. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.